story on live, but anyway, I meet this boy on the dating app. And on the dating app, mind you, he didn't even have his real name on the dating app. I found out his real name a little bit later after the first date. So boom, I'm messaging him back and forth on the dating app. Mind you, in his bio, he has like, oh, I want to get married. I'm looking for something serious. So if you're not serious, swipe left.
Do the hokey pokey and turn your big ass around and get the fuck back to your fucking seat. The fuck is wrong with your ashy ass?
Or whatever, ciao. Anyway, so when I read the bio, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I'm looking for something serious too, because if you've ever been on a dating app, then you know 9 times out of 10, the men on there is just looking for a quick fuck. And that's just what it is. They're just looking to get their rocks off.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On a pussy hole.
So to find somebody who actually kind of wants something serious on a dating app is rare. So
okay,
when I saw that in his bio, I was like, okay, cool. He cute. Let me swipe. So I swipe, and a couple of days go by. I don't say nothing to him. He don't say nothing to me. And then all of a sudden, I get a message from him on said app. So to
hello. Jumping into the room. How you doing? Welcome. Let's cut this off. I am unapologetic Tank, being unapologetic as I know how, and welcome to what the hell is going on with my algorithm. I don't know. Something. Listen, so I was on TikTok streets, and they got story time, right? And as y'all know, story time is like always like crunk and legit realness of like Jerry Springer, Moa Porridge, Jesse RuPaul, shows probably you don't remember. But let's dive into what was going on. If you would like to hit like and hit subscribe, and let me know what you think of the story timeline of the algorithm of the timeline of the TikTok that makes us click clock on the TikTok. Now just playing. Let's go.
So we talking, everything cool. Like we talking, we getting to know each other. He asked me what I like to do for fun, and I told him like I have a little bit more free time on my hands now. And at that time I was doing Spark, so I was like, yeah, I got a little free time on my hands now. I'm spontaneous, I'm adventurous. I like to go out and do stuff. And he like, oh yeah, cool. I own my own business. I got the free time. I like spontaneous trips, whatever. We could do that. So I'm like, okay, cool. We exchange numbers, and everything's going smooth. Everything's going cool, or so I thought. So boom, fast forward, we go on our first date, we go to the movies, it's cool, like we vibing. He looks even better in person than he do on that app, and I'm like, okay, cool. Wedding bells is a ringing.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
And that might have been delusional of me, but I really don't care. So time goes by,
well, a little bit, sis, a little bit, because for one, when you meet a person, wedding bells should not be ringing, and you ain't got past the first 6 months of knowing if he a real person. Case in example, Derek Jackson. Case example, Dr. Cheyenne. We have many examples of why you need to take your time to get to know a person. Let's go.
We're talking every day, we're texting every day, we're FaceTiming. I think everything is cool. Mind you, in this time, I'm not really seeing him that much, and I'm like, I'm not really seeing you that much. And you said you have free time, and you like taking spontaneous trips, and you like doing things, and you like going here, and you like going there. Okay, well, why we ain't doing none of that?
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? I saw him a couple of times after the first date, but it wasn't like, oh, no date type stuff. It was just like coming over, chill, whatever the case may be. I saw him two more times after that. But mind you, I was dating or whatever you want to call it for a month. So only seeing a person three times, maybe max in a month, I'm like, for someone who said he was oh so serious and all this and that. And
Right.
then mind you, he was the type that liked to disappear at night. And if you know, you know. You feel me?
Sis, it's a song called Women Lie, Men Lie, Women Lie, Men Lie, Men Lie, Women Lie, Men Lie, Women Lie. Remember that song? Don't ever forget it.
If you know, you know. If a man is disappearing at night, it's 9 times out of 10 because he got a girlfriend. But I don't even think he had a girlfriend. This is the
Hmm.
kicker. So,
Tell
boom.
us about it.
As time goes on, I'm starting to realize the good morning texts have stopped.
Mm.
You know, once them good morning texts stop, you're clipped. If you know, you know. If them good morning texts stop, you're clipped. So the good morning texts has stopped. He not FaceTiming me as much. We're not talking as much.
Hmm.
So I bring that to his attention, and I'm like, "Hey, what's going on? Like, I'm feeling a little bit neglected or whatever, whatnot." And he just
Hmm.
keep like reassuring me like, oh, it's not you. I gotta do this and this and this and this with my cars, or I gotta go pick up cars today, or I gotta do this. I got all these bills. I gotta make sure things are taken care of.
Another example, not to rain on your parade, but I'm gonna give you a little more example. Niece, listen, men do what they choose to do. You make time for what you want to make time for. Don't forget that.
Ooh, I understand that. As someone who handles her business too, I get that. Do your thing, boo. But it just wasn't getting any better. You feel me? So I brought it to his attention again. And then after I repeat myself too many times, I'm getting the fuck on. You ain't got to worry about that. I'm gone. Bye. Sayonara. See you later. So I text him and I let him know like, hey, this isn't working out for me. We can go our separate ways. So
Hmm.
boom. Fast forward. Probably like a week or two later, I'm on Instagram because we followed each other on Instagram, but he's never on Instagram. Like he never posts nothing. He's never on Instagram.
He
So
do. He just not
I
on it.
never took him off my Instagram. I see the little bubble from him pop up, the little story bubble. So I'm like, okay, so I clicked the story. Why this man pop out with his newborn baby in the hospital?
Yeah.
Newborn baby in the hospital, holding the baby. Sir, mind you, I asked him, did he have any kids? He said, yeah, he had two. He's 35. I didn't think anything of that. I don't typically date men with kids, but his kids were older. I think he said 19 and 10. He never said nothing about having a baby on the way. So when I clicked on his story and I saw him in the hospital holding the freshly out the coochie baby,
That's why he didn't want to. He didn't. He went. He didn't tell you who he was the first time, sis. Baby, he didn't tell you. He wasn't finna tell you. That should have been your first time right there. He probably got a wife and some kids somewhere at home, a girlfriend somewhere, and he definitely just proved it to you all of because I mean, mm, he not giving you that attention that is required. You know?
I said, man, mind you, you could have just said that. You could have just said that. When I asked you, did you have any kids? That was your time to say, I have two kids and I also have a baby on the way. How are you on a dating app looking for a wife
Hmm.
and you have not one, not two, but three kids?
Well,
Were none of your baby mamas good enough to wife? None of your baby mamas was good enough to be your wife? The girl who you literally have a newborn baby by wasn't good enough to be your wife?
wow.
Something is wrong with men. Something is wrong with them. Something is wrong with all of them. And I would never get on a dating app again as long as I live. I haven't been on a dating app in like years before I decided to just get back on there
Hmm.
because I don't meet a lot of people in person because I don't like nobody talking to me. Don't talk to me. Okay? But yeah, so yeah, that happened. He popped out with a newborn baby and I was just like, and anytime a man say he got a lot going on, it's either a girlfriend or a baby.
Yes. Kind of. That might be what it is. And when you know better, you do better. We're gonna hit like on that. Let's look at these right here. Some of these say dating apps are the clearance rack for real. The horror stories I have realizing I'm at the age I gotta start asking people if they have kids. Somebody else says I'm happy to be single. Somebody else says, yeah, those dating apps are dangerous. it's always good to be true. Yeah, I mean, you just can't trust anybody off a dating app. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because they can be anybody. Like hence the show Catfish. Let's go. Let's go to the next one.
I'm about to tell y'all a little story. Tell me if I'm wrong. So me and my ex used to stay together.
Okay.
And I remember on my off day, she on the phone with her gay best friend.
It's 4th of July. I'm ready to pop these firecrackers. Don't pop them on me. What the police say?
They the police right there.
Stayed in a unit like 2 units down from where we stayed in the same apartments.
Now what this guy?
She like, yeah, I'm gonna ask him for you. She look at me. She like, babe, can you help woo take a TV into his apartment? Mind you, it's a big ass 80-inch TV on the 3rd floor.
Exact opposite of anybody who has lived and been around these areas. You know that you don't do that. It's a basic survival thing. You don't do that.
And I'm like, why I gotta help him? And I know why y'all asking, like, are you doing that because he gay? No. The nigga stayed with his nigga.
Oh.
And I'm explaining this to her. I'm like, he stayed with his nigga.
Right.
That gotta be one of the perks being gay. It's 2 niggas.
Oh.
It's 2
The
people
shade.
that don't need movers. They can take a TV up to their unit, a couch, a dresser.
Mm-hmm.
They got a video game partner.
Okay.
Like, nigga, it gotta be a perk to this.
Oops. What? Child. Anyway, so.
So like, don't be like that. They into it right now.
Okay.
And so he not trying to help.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? What you mean they into it?
Yeah.
Like, man, they don't, bro. That made me so mad because like the nigga was at the apartment.
Okay.
But he was so mad at his nigga, he didn't want to ask his nigga, so then he gonna call and ask my girl to help. And then she was like, I'm gonna ask my man to help you.
Yeah.
And now you finna put me in enemy territory because I didn't even know the other nigga.
No, it ain't
I'm
like that.
walking in with the TV, he looking at me like, who the hell is you? I ain't had time for that, so I ain't do it. I ain't do it. So was I wrong? Because she was so mad at me for like at least an hour, 30 minutes. I had to go buy her candy and some flowers because she was that mad. She like, I just can't believe you gonna leave him out there struggling with this TV. I'm about to go help him. I'm like, bro, you're not gonna go help them. Yeah, anyway.
No, you ain't wrong. I get it. I do get it. I do. But you know, it's her best friend. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about him having his boyfriend or none of that. Which these days you do have to be cautious because hell, you will be just trying to help in the middle of a situation and end up getting hurt. And we ain't seen that a lot. So that I can get that too. But you know, when your girlfriend comes and she got a gay best friend, just go pick up the damn TV. Hell, take her with you. Take some cookies over there. Just go over there like you Jehovah's Witnesses, like you a Christian. You come over there to leave a pamphlet and ask them are they prepared for Jehovah's return? Because if not, I got a pamphlet for you. Next.
So I remember when I was younger, my mama had a falling out with one of her friends,
Okay.
right? And they wasn't talking. And I remember one day when she was at work, my auntie had called, and she called like 4 or 5 times. And my mom had this policy in her house, like, well, this rule in her house, especially when she was gone, like, don't answer her phone or her door. You know, especially with the phone, especially if it's only for her. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, she didn't play that shit. So I'm like, yeah, she already gone, this, that, and third. And she like, well,
if you grew up like I grew up, like she just said, like real talk, that was my mama rule too. When she gone, don't answer my phone, don't answer my door. I don't give a if it's Jesus standing at the door, you better not answer it. You understand me? Now go back there and situate. That's how I get back. That's how we was raised.
I'm about to head out on this retreat, and I'm not gonna be able to have my phone because she was like real big in the church or whatever. So she like, you know, tell your mom that, you know, so and so passed away. And I'm, oh yeah, like, okay, cool. Like, my mom's gonna love to hear this. And I just hung up. So like, TT called back, and she was like, what you mean? I was like, TT, I gotta go do my chores. I'm really not supposed to be on the phone, but I'm gonna tell her, okay? So I'm just thinking like, oh my God, my mom gonna be so happy. Like, I'm gonna have some good news for her when she get off, right? So, like, as soon as my mom come in, I couldn't wait. I said, Ma, guess who died? Like, with the biggest.
Oh my God, that is hilarious.
She looked at me and said, "Girl, what? Why the fuck are you smiling? Like, that's not funny." Like, I was like, "No, Ma, for real. Like, just guess." And then immediately after, she like, "Who? My sister, my mama, my cousin." I'm like, "Cold." She
You wrong for that.
That's I am motherfucking cold on somebody's life is crazy. Like, and what made it more fucked up was she was like, "Trinity, this told me who." I'm like, "No, guess." Like, I'm really trying to make her guess. It's like, "Trinity, I got time for these motherfucking games." She's like, "Let me call my motherfucking mom because she does."
She plays so good.
She was like, "I'm about to whoop your motherfucking ass and go tell me." It's like, okay, jeez, like. And so I said, "Your homegirl so and so," and she was just like, "Trinity, stop fucking playing." I said, "Did y'all make up or like?" I was like, in my mind, bitch, we got beef to the afterlife. Like, what the fuck you sad for?
She ain't right.
But I knew at that moment I was like, I was set to be a vengeful person for life because like I was dead ass so confused. Why the fuck my mama was mad and whooped my ass? Bitch, I thought we was on the same. I thought we were the same thing. Like, you my girl. I was just trying to figure out like I thought we was. Right. I thought we was here with it.
She got beef. We got beef.
Like, you know what I'm saying? If it's fuck you, it's fuck me too. Like, bitch, that's how I was rocking behind my mama.
Y'all know I've been to a lot of weddings, but the craziest wedding I ever went to in my whole life happened this past weekend.
Okay.
I was a +1 at table 26 in the corner. Oh. And you know when you're that far down on the list, you eat your food, say your congratulations, mind your business, and you get the hell out. You're just happy to be there. Mm-hmm. But I had a front row seat of the drama, and I got to tell y'all these people's business, okay? Mm. I'm not going to say no names.
We ain't going to say nothing. We're going to be quiet.
But it was actually insane. Mm-hmm. Before I talk shit, I have to say, the mushroom risotto at this wedding was so delicious. I would literally give my firstborn child just to have another bite of it.
Oh, this is such a gay moment.
And I knew, once I tasted it, I was like, this cake is going to be out of sight. I cannot wait to get a slice of this cake. When we walked through the door, I was like, oh, I didn't know she was black. I was like, this is an interracial wedding. Instantly, I'm thinking, I hope the black folk in here don't do nothing crazy, because I knew the groom was British. And I know them British folks, they be hoity-toity, heidi-bitey, So I was like, okay. Hopefully don't nothing pop off. Because you know when black folks do something at a wedding, everything is amplified, right? The speeches start. And the bride's father is giving a speech. And he from the black side of the family. Mm-hmm. And I hear the maid of honor say something snarky. I'm like, what the fuck is that about? And then when the maid of honor is giving her speech, she talking in codes. And I'm like, what the fuck is that about? And then the groom stands up to give a speech, which was odd because it seemed like the bride was supposed to give a speech and it got punted to the groom. But I was like, okay, let's just get through it so I can get this damn cake.
Okay,
the groom stands up. He is clearly drunk as hell. I will say, the bartender, Jimmy, was pouring them drinks heavy, okay? I was a little tipsy too. So when the groom started talking, I'm not really making out what he's saying. And I think he said something crazy like, I would love you even if you kill somebody. And I was like, what? And I thought maybe it was some British poem I had never heard before. But I was like, okay. But I could barely hear him because the couple next to me were kind of going at it. Like they had something cooking between them. And he said, did you sleep with him? And blah, 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 blah. And you can see that the groom, who is drunk as hell, he's getting agitated. And it's almost like he just word vomited and said, can you shut the fuck up? But like rightfully so, it's his wedding. And these people are arguing next to me, right? The guy next to me, he stands up and he starts in a beeline towards the groom. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? Okay. And where is the cake?
And what? You know, not the cake.
When he gets in front of the groom, he don't cuss him out. He don't hit him. Y'all never guess what he did.
What did he do?
he headbutted the groom. The groom is gushing blood.
Oh yes, this.
And
yes,
I'm sitting there thinking,
this some good drama.
We not gonna get no fucking cake.
Fool.
We not gonna get no cake.
Was that your concern? Was the cake?
I have never in my life been to a wedding where the groom got headbutted by a guest at table 26, no less.
And you didn't get your.
We still don't know what the fuck happened. We still have no idea
and
what
you still
happened.
Didn't get your cake.
But I will say I'm happy it wasn't the black side of the family. That's all I gotta say.
Why did his mama walk in, y'all? Y'all, I used to have this one guy that used to watch me at work. He was a cook when I was working at Fridays. And this is how I just know something could just be gay. Like, he used to watch me and this other gay dude at work. He used to just, like, watch us. And then, like, other people would catch him watching us. They'd be like, why are you looking at them like that? He was like, man, what the fuck y'all talking about? Like, he'll just brush it off. But it was the night, I think it was the second to the last night before I left. Okay. And I was still working at this point. I was literally working up until the last day I left. And it was my last day there, and it was like, okay, we're going to parking lot pimp tonight. Parking lot pimp was just us getting off work, us closing the restaurant down, and us going to the parking lot next door to us and getting fucked up in the parking lot, and then everybody going home from there.
Right.
So that's what we would do sometimes. It's just drunk shit, right? So this night, I'm fucked up. Everybody bought a bottle. We literally in the parking lot. You know, they already got me kind of fucked up at work because it's my last day. And then we got fucked up in the parking lot. So they like, well, damn, we all chilling, having a good time. So it gets to like maybe like 2 o'clock in the morning. Y'all, tell me why they asked me to take the guy Corn home. That's what they called him at work, Corn.
Why you telling the man?
Well, we called him Corn. Where it's like, hey, Trey, can you take him home? Because ain't nobody going that way.
Corn, we do not condone spilling names. Corn, we don't do that. Okay, we don't do that.
And you got to go close that way, so can you just drop him off? I'm like, really? I'm already fucked up. But, you know, whatever. I'll take him home. So I get in the car. He gets in the car. I take him home. We barely speak on the way there. But when we get to his house, he's like, do you want to come in? I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. Let's go. So we go in. We sit on the bed or whatever, and we just talking. And I forget what the fuck we were talking about. But I turned around. Now, mind you, he's behind me, and I'm looking at my phone.
Now, wait a minute here. Now, wait a minute. What did we just walk into? What we just walk into? Hold on. Huh?
He grabs me by the back of my head and turns me around and yeah. So, mind you, so all of this is going on, and we probably in there for like 10 minutes, right? Why did the mama walk in?
Big ass around and get the fuck back to your fucking seat. The fuck is wrong with your ashy ass?
I don't want people in my life to like kind of put.
You know what? I am so glad. Even though I'm gonna have to make this video private because we had heard so many words. I'm so glad because we had heard some shit, and I ain't trying to get blocked. I'm so glad I rolled me a blunt. Oh Lord, here we go. Let's just 1, 2,
3 together and try to like have think pieces or try to figure out what the fuck I got going on in my motherfucking life. Okay, so we're gonna name him Jacob. Me and Jacob met via online. And that's kind of how our relationship started to.
Okay, so if you've been here for a while, hit like, hit subscribe if you want to. If you've been here for a while, this is like our second or third story with like online type of interactions, you know. Wow.
Bloom, right? We met online. We were talking for a little bit. Come to find out, Jacob works at a popular lounge that I would frequent a lot. He worked there. Never seen him a day in my life. Never was paying attention to him. But he works at this said popular lounge. Okay? Cool. Jacob worked from like 5 p.m. to like 1 a.m. With this schedule, it was kind of hard for us at times. But like, you know, after a shift, after he would work, he would come straight to my house. Always. Or I would go straight to his house. However we could do it. We was laying in that bed with each other by the end of the motherfucking night. Okay?
Okay, one question. I asked this before. You know, it's a time frame, man, because see, when you don't know who nobody is, you gotta give it time. Judge Mathis famously said, it take you at least 2 years almost to find out whether a person really a crackhead or not. You know what I'm saying? And they gotta stick true to you. Some of them, that old school sayings, that stuff be real. Po baby girl, what happened?
Well, as time went on, like in our relationship, Jacob gets off at 12, but he's coming in the house at 1. He's coming in the house at 2. He's coming in the house at 3, 4, 5 a.m. in the morning. Sometimes before he comes in the house, he'll go straight to the gym.
Okay.
He would go straight to the gym. How are you working 4 p.m. to 12 a.m., but then you drag it? You don't leave till like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and then on top of that, you go to the gym, or you'll stop by home first. This is when we were living together later down the line. You'll stop by home first, then go to the gym, then come back in. That shit used to blow the fuck out of me. No, red nose, call me a clown. That shit used to blow the fuck out of me, G. That shit used to blow the fuck out of me. It used to blow me. It used to blow me. It used to blow me. We're gonna move on. So we're gonna reel it back. One day, Jacob is supposed to be coming to my house, y'all. Jacob is supposed to be coming to my motherfucking house. Okay. Right? I told y'all he gets off at 12 a.m. Well, it's like 1 a.m. It's like 1:30 a.m. He's like, yeah, babe, I gotta go grab some empanadas for my coworker, Jesse. Okay, well, Jesse lives...
Who was Jesse?
In a city called Warrensville Heights. Okay? Jesse lives in a city called Warrensville Heights, and I know this because I'm looking at his Find My Friends. Okay. Locate My Friends. So I see that you are in Warrensville Heights. Keep that in mind.
Okay.
His friend Jesse is gay. His friend Jesse used to work at this lounge with him. Okay. Thought nothing of it. Because guess what? He brought home some empanadas. Cool.
Right.
That same night, I want to say, when we had our intimate relations with each other, I was super drunk, right? Super drunk. This man lays on his back when it's time for me to give him supersonic guac 5,000 trillion bajillion, right? It's time for me to perform my skills on him. He lays flat on his back. Put both of his motherfucking legs up in the...
Wait. Ooh, girl. Ooh. Oh, girl. Ooh, girl, you took me fast. Ooh, girl, you took me too fast. Oh, where's my tambourine when I need it? Hold on. Oh, I got found tambourine. Okay, let's go.
Fucking air and put them behind his motherfucking head. When I tell you his legs was like this. His legs was like this. Asshole, hairy asshole, balls, all that just staring at me in my face. Very much on some eat the cake anime. Eat the cake. I ate the cake.
Wait. Oh, stop this. Stop this. Stop. Oh, God. Oh, girl, my side hurt me so bad right now. Oh, girl, if this is part 1, baby, I gotta go find 2.
Anyway, we're gonna fast forward. So yeah, a couple of months later down the line, girl, he said that he was going to a house party. He was going to his friend Jesse's house party. Did I get invited? No, I didn't get invited. I didn't get invited to this house party, and this is when we were living with each other now. So he goes to the house party.
Oh my God, today.
Mind you, I said that Jesse lived in Warrensville Heights. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember when I said that, right?
Okay.
Why the fuck?
You dropping T.
If anybody knows Cleveland or anybody knows Ohio, why the fuck? You
dropping T.
Does he go to a location on the west side? I go Google. I copy and paste the location into my Safari.
Go to Instagram,
I zoom in on the house, on the street.
Bitch, what?
Well, that's not Warrensville Heights, babes. Okay. That's not Warrensville Heights.
Well, what is it?
You're on the west side. Did I confront him about this? I surely confronted him about this. I surely the fuck did. It was a whole big thing, a whole big argument as, oh, I'm tripping. I said, oh, and I tried to see if he was gonna lie. I said, did Jesse? Ooh, I was about to say the man's real name. I said, did Jesse move? Has Jesse moved? You know, I've been trying to give niggas an out.
Right.
Has Jesse moved?
Where is Jesse?
Has he moved? Has Jesse moved from then to now? Has Jesse moved? Because it could have been a move from Warrensville to the west side of Cleveland. No, Jesse ain't moved. Jesse ain't moved. Jesse been living in the same exact place. So why the fuck, when you went to go bring them empanadas to me, we went to go get them empanadas to bring to me, why the fuck was that location in Warrensville Heights? So nigga, either you're lying about where you're at now, or you was lying about where the fuck you was at then. Come back for part 2.
I don't know, I just don't think this is like great for me. I don't want to do it. I want to go home. Like, I can't take the pressure of it. But don't you think any job interview...
Y'all have to stop acting so gagged in the comments. What grown people do behind their closed doors is what grown people do behind their closed doors.
Well, girl,
okay?
Hold on. Well, sis, hold on, girl. For one, you done told us, nah, this ain't alleged, this ain't we heard, this ain't nothing, this came straight from the source itself. You said you ate that man cakes. And we ain't judging you for it, but the way that you described him laying back so eloquently is stretching wide and laying prostrate.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Oh, what she said here, he threw his legs back behind his cheek. He did. She just so casually moved on. And there were no red flags. Okay, there were none. I mean, not one red flag. Okay, let's go.
Lessons. Okay. Anyways, like I said, we're gonna skip past that part. So,
okay.
He at this motherfucking house party still, bitch. We are arguing. When I talk about we're getting into it, bitch. We're getting into it because, what do you mean? Like, it's too much shit. It's too much shit adding up for me. First, you work these long ass hours and you like to come home. Then you like to go right back out to go to the gym. Then you come home and lay with me. Then you got this gay friend that you kick it with all the time that I have yet to meet. And at one minute he was living on the east side. Now all of a sudden he's living on.
Ain't yet to meet. Let me tell you something. I have had friends, you know, good God, Jesus, 20 years, the same people I've been around for years, because I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I guess it says something because, you know what I'm saying, like long tenure friendship. And males and females, and I have always been the type of person. I have very like, listen, you and none of my, you know, my male friends, straight heterosexual friends, like, you know, when they introduce me to their girlfriends, they be like, man, here you go, bro. Because see, now that they gonna expect you to take their side every time, and most of the time I do, because they be right. I've been knowing you for 20 years. I know what they dealing with, and it's okay. You really can have that type of like friendship, you know. So I mean, for me, because I mean, being a gay man, I don't want everybody I see, you know what I'm saying? It's good to just be a person, you know, friend, you know what I'm saying, around with it, you know what I'm saying, be cool with a bit, you know what I'm saying. And when you get to know a person like that, and you know, like for me, when a decade go by, you know, I've only had maybe like one instance, one of my homies or whatever, you know what I'm saying, long as I've been knowing him, he got this new girl, and all of a sudden she was just like, you know, well, you know, oh my God, he gay. And I'm like, bitch, I've been doing this whole bitch. I done met a lot of you, okay? It looks you ain't gonna be the, you know, but I get it. But you know, I think what gives people that phobia is when you try to hide some shit. But him throwing his legs and throwing them up at baby, I'm sorry, boo. Tell us what's happening.
West Side. I've heard nothing about this change. I know nothing about this. I've never seen you at this location before a day in my motherfucking life, and we've always had each other's locations. Okay, cool. I hate when a motherfucker lie to my motherfucking face blatantly. I hate blatant liars. I hate that shit with a fucking passion. Cool. I'm delusional, and now it's getting flipped as to, oh, you're confusing me with another nigga because I don't know nobody that lives in Warrensville Heights. So you must be talking to another nigga. So what do you have going on? Why you over here trying to accuse me and I'm just kicking it with my bro? Like, I don't understand that shit. And it's really getting to me that you're accusing me of some weird ass shit when I'm just chilling it with my friends. So what nigga are you talking to? Because my friend never lived in Warrensville Heights. Okay. Have y'all ever had a nigga do that? Like, just try to flip the story completely. Mind you, damn. This person is an earth sign. I couldn't tell y'all the specific sign, but this person is an earth sign. Like, have y'all ever had somebody do that? Just try to flip the narrative so fucking bad. Like, what the fuck are you?
So you saying he was? Hold on, baby. Ooh, girl, she took us fast, girl. I done smoked a little bit now. I feel. This is just so much. This is just so much. We are live, bitch. Welcome to Take Talks TV. What? Unapologetic moments. Oh, I need a volume. I need more than a blunt. I need a shot and listen to this shit.
What are you talking about? Now I want to beat your ass. We arguing, we going back and forth. I'm all types of delusional and I'm tripping. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm sneaky. I'm the sneaky one. I got X, Y, and Z going on with a nigga in Warrensville Heights. Alright, cool, bitch. I got something for you. I'm a fake sweep this shit up under the rug. And mind you, this is when I had way too much time on my hands dealing with niggas that was not shit. I just, bitch, you had way too much time. I used to do shit for the plot. Just like, you know, when I did what I did in Storytime 1, it's just for the plot. You know, why not? Because who's going to check me, right? So, what y'all think I did? I pulled up. Of course I pulled up on my nigga. I had his location. Like, I've been had it this whole motherfucking time. So, I pulled up to him. Okay. It's this house on the west side. It's low-key in the trenches, like on 48th Street or some
baby,
shit like that.
She is dropping
West
tea.
45th, something like that.
She is dropping out tea.
Wow. Cool. Pull up. I'm telling him, like, let me come in. You said you're not in here doing nothing. Let me come in. Let me meet your friends. You kicking it with your friends. I would like to meet your friends. I'm somebody that I feel like is going to be in your life for a long time. So let me meet your friends. It should be no problem. We doing all this back and forth, all this arguing. Come on now. Like, let's get down to the nitty gritty.
Okay.
Bitch, after a couple of, like, seconds of us going back and forth and having banter, he lets me in. I'm able to get in. Bitch, I walk in. Why the fuck it smells like cologne, shea butter, and motherfucking secrets? Bitch, I kid you not. So, like, automatically on GP,
wait a minute.
Everybody's looking at me crazy. When I say everybody, I mean...
So it smelled like... Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh God, I'm trying my best not to scream. It smelled like pussy. That was you trying to say. Like pussy.
Jesse's family, like his cousins. I think he had his auntie in there, his Tio. It was like 2 older adults, but then it was like younger adults, like 4 younger adults.
I cannot with her.
A couple of friends and his family members. The whole room is looking at me like,
bitch, who is you?
I'm out of place. Like, people are looking at me like they know who I am. They're not looking at me like, who is this? And like, you know, like, who is this? Like, we're just curious, who's the new addition to the party? You know, it's like, why is she here? Type of situation.
Right, I get it.
So, bitch, I'm working a crowd. I'm having a good time. I'm taking motherfucking shots. I'm introducing myself. I want to know this person. I want to know this person. Mind you, I'm not 100% thinking about the gay theory. I'm thinking like it's a bitch or something. Y'all trying to like low-key pass it off,
baby,
as his gay friend. Come on now.
Oh,
God think smart. No, bitch, you're overthinking. Bitch, it's exactly what the fuck you think it is, dummy. I'm working a crowd, and I just can't.
When she said working the crowd, I am tickled and
people are
screaming on the
interacting with
inside.
me,
Not
and
working the
it's cool,
crowd.
it's the vibe, but like,
Okay, boo.
you got this one bitch that's in the back of the corner that keeps staring at me. Like,
okay, who was it?
Bitch, was T. Mind you, she worked up at the lounge. Bitch, was T. Because I don't even know why you here, ho. But I wasn't invited. Like, all y'all got some weird shit going on when I find out everybody's getting fucked up.
For one, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not invited for one.
Why the fuck a flashback popped up into my motherfucking head of that man with his motherfucking legs behind his head like he was a motherfucking turkey, bitch. And I'm looking at Jesse, and I'm looking at him. Jacob and Jesse interact with each other, and it's giving very much not friends, it's giving lover. It's giving lover.
That's it. We done. I am done. I cannot. This is girl, she would get me all the way demonetized, bitch. She would get me demonetized, baby. When I say the long way demonetized, bitch, the long way.
Do better than they were. Did. Because
they weren't in the ability to get lucky. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
You know, so I'm gonna land right there. Okay.
Okay. You guys, hold on, Roy. Please, when people have a timer, they're literally on a timer. Please.
I love talking to strangers because you never know what these random people got going on in their lives. My best friend just had surgery, and he was like, they didn't give me shit for painkillers, bro. I'm in a lot of pain. Could you pick me up something to help me with the pain?
Okay.
I'm like, no problem. So I go to meet the guy. Usually I meet him in like a pretty rough part of town, where like near where I live. You know that DaBaby song where he's like, I got off at Sugar Creek, saw the police look at me, like whatever. Yeah, I live like pretty close to there.
Okay.
But this time the dude had me meet him in like a really, really rich area downtown.
Okay.
Like, super gentrified, all these $1 million townhouses that are brand new. There's like a big mansion having a party.
Okay.
So I meet the guy, come back out to my car won't start.
Okay.
I'm like, fuck. My best friend just had surgery. He can't come jump me. I have it's 2 a.m. How am I gonna get a jump? But one of the townhouses has this young dude smoking a cigarette on the porch. He's maybe a little older than me, like late 20s, early 30s.
Okay.
So I asked him if he can give me a jump. He's like, yeah, I can help you out. But I don't have my car here, so I'll have to gas my neighbor. She can come out. I'm like, okay, bet. And I'm looking at this $1 million townhouse this guy lives in, and I'm like, he's basically my age. How is he affording this? So I'm like, nice house. It's a really nice house, bro. He's like, yeah, my dad just died, and I got the life insurance money, so sucks my dad's dead, but nice crib. I'm like, facts. So then his neighbor comes out, and she's twice our age, you know, mid-40s, and she's like all whispering in his ear and shit. I'm like, what's that about? He's like, she thinks you're a scammer. She's a, you know, spoiled rich lady, like she's multi-millionaire her entire life. She's never had to jump a car before. She doesn't know how any of this works.
Oh.
But she'll help us out. So she tries to bring the car up. First she brings it like 10 feet in front of my car. We're like, no, bring it closer. Then she passes it by 10 feet, and we're like, no, like you got to bring it up right next to it. So she brings it right next to it, tries to jump it. It doesn't work for some reason. I ended up having to use a different car later on, and it did work. So I don't know what was wrong, but she goes to park her car back in her garage, and she fucking crashes her car into her garage. Like, I just watch her fly into the garage and then just hear a bunch of shit smashing and breaking in her garage. And I noticed that when she was talking to bro, she was all over him. Like, she was, you know, touching him and getting up in his ear and whispering to him and all this shit. And so, you know, me and this dude are smoking a cigarette. I'm like, bro, by the way, I hope you know she wants you. Like, she's into you. It's, like, super obvious. And he's like, oh, I know. I hit. And I'm like, oh. And he's like, yeah, I shouldn't have, though. And I'm like, why? And he's like, because she's just weird and twice my age. And I just bought this townhouse, and now I have to live next to her for the rest of my life. And she won't leave me alone.